You said this was Bobby you after.
Is he here?
Well, what's this about?
Do you want to hazard a guess?
No, I'd rather you tell me because I'm not very good at assumptions.
Okay, though I think you know. I believe Bobby made a false statement to us.
What? No, he didn't. He's a good kid.
I could arrest you too.
What for?
Encouraging him to make a false statement.
Then what's stopping you?
Not lost your pass again, officer.
Robert Crawford, I'm arresting you on suspicion of perverting the course of justice. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely in court. Anything you say may be given in evidence.
All I wanted was to help the police with their inquiries, and this is what I get.
I need to remind you that you are under caution. On the 15th of April, you gave a statement claiming you saw a man in Lauren's flat. The next day, you gave a further description referring to a black jacket. Were these statements false?
No comment. And just so you know, I'm not going no comment because of guilt, but because I shouldn't even be here.
I thought you wanted to help us with our inquiries.
No comment.
Cara.
Yeah.
Bobby's been released under investigation. He'll be out soon.
Okay. Is it my turn then?
For what?
Arrest.
Because Roy informed us that you made Bobby lie.
Roy said that?
Would it be true?
What's Bobby said?
You're being very careful, Cara. Must be tiring. I'll tell you what I think, shall I? I think Bobby made up a story about a man in a flat, then came home and told you what he'd done. You were furious, but what could you do? He'd already lied to the police. Plus, at least it means we'll be looking for someone other than Roy, so you just let things take the course. How am I doing?
Oh, Bobby did see somebody come out of Lauren's flat. And that means somebody else out there has done something unspeakable. But you don't want to think about that because that gets in the way of Roy getting convicted, doesn't it? And this is a high-profile case. Probably gets you stacks up. Might even get a little shiny medal for it, eh? How am I doing?
We argued. Me and Bex. The last conversation we ever had. We argued about work. She was Bobby, but studying to be a detective. And we were talking through a case of mine, and she was telling me how I'd overlooked something. And I was on my high horse explaining how she was wrong. She said I was patronising her. And then off she went to work.
She died on duty.
I never did get a chance to tell her she was right about the case. Because my pride got in the way.
Look, I'm sorry, I really am. I am.
I have no interest whatsoever in statistics or medals. I want to make the world safer for my daughter and Honor Bex. And the fact that you and others have said from the off that we have the wrong man means I keep that possibility in mind. Even though all the evidence tells me you're wrong, I will keep investigating. But Carla, being lied to, being given false information, it just makes my job so much harder.
Then you ought to be out there looking for somebody. Because I don't think you are. Not hard enough.
Lauren was only a couple of years older than my own daughter. I want to know what happened to her. And I want someone to pay for it.
But Roy will do.
You don't have to trust me. You don't even have to like me. I really don't care. Just take Bobby home. And tell him, lying to us, just giving us false information, it just spreads our resources even thinner. He helps no one. Least of all, Roy.
I think you should tell the police the truth.
You want me in prison?
Just tell them that you did it for Lauren and you know it was stupid.
Have you been drinking?
No, I want Roy free, Bobby.
Well, of course you do, even though he's just grassed you up.
No, he's not. He's just told the truth. Some wishes he had done ages ago. Listen, he wants me out of his life and he's made that very clear and I have to live with that now.
We were only trying to get him out.
Yes, and we did it in a way that's made him hate me. This is a man that's got me through the worst times in my life. Bobby, Look, I've said it before, we all need to be a bit more Roy, okay? Stop telling lies. Stop sending the police on wild goose chases. Just tell the truth.
Since when did you start trusting them?
Well, something's got to happen before Roy goes back to court.
They've arrested Nathan.
You what?